Are AIs destroying human intelligence? Did you know that according to a recent study, more than 99% of regular internet users have used at least one artificial intelligence tool in the past week, often without realizing it? From autocorrect to recommendation engines, voice assistants to conversational chatbots like ChatGPT, we are surrounded by AI. But at what cost? What if this easy access to information, productivity, and prepackaged solutions is weakening our intelligence? Today, we'll explore a provocative but essential question. Are AIs destroying human intelligence? The first affected skills are our most fundamental ones: mental calculation, memorization, and critical reading. Consider mental calculation. Today, few students can solve a simple problem without reaching for their phone. A Stanford University study reveals that middle school students' math skills decreased by 15% between 2010 and 2020, partially due to dependence on calculation technologies. Memorization is also declining sharply. With Google at our fingertips, why memorize anything? Neuroscientists describe an external memory shift, a movement from internal to digital external memory. As a result, our brain is losing its ability to organize, sort, and recall information independently. This shift even affects our neuronal plasticity, the way our brain structures itself according to cognitive habits. The less we stimulate specific brain regions, the less they develop. The second danger lies in creativity. Generative AIs like ChatGPT, Midjourney, and DALL-E can create texts, images, and music in seconds. While impressive, could our constant reliance on these tools for creative tasks be causing our imagination to atrophy? According to psychologist Tanya Martini from Brock University, the passive use of creative tools prevents the development of self-expression and cognitive perseverance. Critical thinking faces a similar threat. Why analyze a text or speech when AI can summarize it instantly? This leads to superficial understanding and loss of intellectual depth. More concerning still, AI creativity draws from existing models. Unknowingly, we're recycling old ideas rather than creating new ones, potentially stifling innovation. The third consequence is psychological dependence. A study by OpenAI and MIT showed that participants who used ChatGPT for email writing made fewer independent decisions, even in situations unrelated to the tool. This manifests as a loss of cognitive confidence. The more we rely on external tools, the less capable we feel. This dependence is particularly pronounced among teenagers. Some find more comfort chatting with AI than humans, leading psychologists to warn of increased risks of anxiety disorders, social isolation, and responsibility avoidance. Is AI truly accessible to everyone? Not according to UNESCO, which reports that 30% of schools in developing countries lack sufficient internet connectivity to use AI tools. This creates a cognitive digital divide. While some students learn with AI and enhance their productivity with new technologies, others remain limited to traditional, sometimes outdated, tools. These disparities are expanding both economically and intellectually. Substantial evidence supports these concerns. A study in Nature Human Behavior reveals that human groups working with AI sometimes produce less effective results than those without it, due to excessive reliance on the technology. Additional research highlights the cognitive overload from digital multitasking. Constant digital interruptions diminish our ability to maintain extended focus. Teachers like Ms. Parnaby in United Kingdom report increasing AI-generated homework submissions. Neuropsychologist Michelle Desmerget warns about declining traditional intellectual activities among digitally overexposed children. Grammar checkers like Grammarly mask our errors while undermining our grasp of language rules. GPS navigation weakens our natural sense of direction. Machine translation removes the cognitive benefits of language learning. ChatGPT completes homework, but hinders the development of independent thinking. How to resist without rejecting. Should we abandon AI? Certainly not. The key is using it as a tool, not a crutch. Here's some strategies. Digital detox. Dedicate one day weekly to AI-free activities, reconnecting with our innate abilities. Conscious use. Understand and verify AI suggestions rather than accepting them blindly. Develop metacognition. Learn to examine our own thinking processes, analyze, critique, and question. Train on AI. Master how it works, understanding its capabilities, limitations, and biases. Promote educational balance. Combine technological and traditional learning methods. AI is here, powerful, useful, and fascinating. But without mindful use, it risks making us passive, dependent, and intellectually lazy. The real question isn't whether AI will replace humans, but whether humans will give up on themselves. So it's up to you. Use AI, but stay intelligent.